Today's the day. We're heading to Jacksonville. It's very early in the morning. TSA pre-check line said it was 46 minutes, but we actually got through in 9 minutes. First things first, maybe some coffee and breakfast, but we board in a few minutes, so we will see. Just arrived, Jacksonville, Florida. Very simple flight. Now I need coffee and rent my car, but coffee first. First stop of the day, Chipotle. It's a good morning in Jacksonville. All right, it's day one in Jacksonville. Woke up. It's an hour later than Texas, which is, and it really wasn't an issue, but we're here. I slept with these blinds actually open up all night long, got to see the view. It's when the sun came up that I closed it. But yeah, we're on day one. We're going to meet with a strategic partner. That's gonna be amazing. We're going to Genesis and then some Nissan dealers and then a few other ones that he's affiliated with. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That starts here in about an hour. Little travel mistake. I left some work clothes at home. So I gotta go to Target. But first coffee, then Target. Gotta get a little bit better shirt. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a great day. It doesn't matter if I have AutoFocus logos everywhere or slacks. It matters about the work that we provide in this partnership that we're doing. So yeah, we're gonna start that. I read about an amazing breakfast place in Jacksonville, so I'm gonna go try it out. It's more like a, 50s diner. Really good reviews. On my way to the Genesis dealership, but we have about an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm a little early. This is where I'm going. Johnny Angels. Looks pretty good, but I need breakfast before we start work. I have my coffee, and so it's time. All right, we are pulling up to our first dealer. Jenkins Genesis, Jacksonville. This is where we're starting the day. This is where we're meeting a strategic partner, which I'm very excited for. I mean, this whole highway, this whole row is full of dealerships. I mean, there has to be over a dozen dealerships just scattered throughout. I mean, next to it is a Porsche. Next to that is a Hyundai, Chevy, Ford. I mean, so many. This is the start of it. The amazing showroom. That is Genesis. Of course, those that know me, obligatory stop for lunch at Chipotle. We were at that dealership for about 3.5 hours. Learned a lot. I think a lot's gonna come from this strategic partnership. And so after lunch, I'm gonna plan on doing a little bit more research on some dealers that are also in the area, but because of his connections, I'm not gonna go and talk to them at the moment, but there are some to learn from, so that's what we're gonna do after lunch. Just started the morning. It's the second day. Yesterday we actually did a lot. We didn't hit a lot of dealerships because we had a lot of conversations. We talked a lot about the dealerships here. And so today I'm actually gonna sit down, start planning, kind of map out some dealers that we're gonna hit today and kind of do some research and do some comparisons. It's kind of what we need to do today to honestly decide on which dealers to pitch. Today, I need to focus on actual strategic partners and people in the network, because we have a lot of good possibilities here. So easy to say that, we just get referred in and it's that quick. So that's kind of what we're doing. So I don't know if I'm actually going to go in and pitch some of these dealers as opposed to do more research, just because I don't want to hurt the relationships that my partner already has. And kind of what we're doing today, it's kind of a long spiel, but again, just woke up, just started planning, but I wanted to kind of bring in the day's plan before I make it. So I'm gonna sit down, we're gonna plan. I don't really get coffee in hotel rooms just because I prefer iced Americanos, but I'm gonna do some planning before I go out. So I'm gonna plan a coffee shop and then go out. But I'm gonna, a little appetizer. When I travel, I don't want to go to just any normal breakfast places. Now, I go to Chipotle all the time, clearly. But for breakfast, like yesterday, I went to that cool little 50s diner, did some reviews. There's literally a southern diner right over there, right across the water. So that's probably what we'll pop in and do. So I'm gonna do this first. Get dressed, head out for the day, go from there. Teeter-tottering on that southern diner. It looks more like a bar. So, do I go back to that 50s diner? Do I go to southern diner? Decisions. Okay. All right, we're at dealership 2, Kia on Atlantic. They actually have a lot of inventory. Their photos are decent. They don't have any videos. So really going to focus on the importance of videos and being visible to dealerships. So let's go. All right, our third stop is Audi of Jacksonville. They have pretty good inventory. Their photos, they're pretty consistent, but the photo quality of their angles, not so much. And we offer looks way more professional because it's about visibility on your third-party sites, not your website. And so I think that's what we're gonna bring to the table with them. Our fourth stop on the list is Atlantic Coast Acura. Upon reviewing their website, there's a lot of inconsistencies with their photos. It could really do with a background or just consistency. There's really no rhyme and reason to it. And so I'm a little worried about their third-party sites, but even their website is just not consistent. So that's what we're gonna go talk to them today about. All right, we just left Porsche Jacksonville. Unfortunately, the managers are out, but we did talk to these guys. The GM is in. I'm going to try to stop back by. It's a photography corporate decision. They need it. No offense to their photos, but man, you're looking at a Land Rover, Jaguar, Porsche. You want the best photos. You want the best quality. And when they're not there, I feel like it hurts, but it also hurts the brand. So we'll see. All right, guys, we're at Arlington Toyota. Just used to saying that. Great dealership. They have a lot of inventory, like 600 used cars. Just talked to Jerry, amazing guy. Their photos could definitely use some work, and so I'm very interested and excited to speak with the GSM. He's out, but I'm gonna send him stuff, so we'll see. Dealership number 7 or 8, we're at Lex Jacksonville. They're owned by Fields. If anybody from Fields Automotive is watching this, please reach out. If anybody knows anybody high up in Fields Automotive, every dealership that I've talked to in their group
does not like their photos. They've criticized them. They wish they could get new people. And so I really want to help them out, but not one dealership has said nice things about them, and they have terrible photos. No offense to the dealership, but they have a lot of great brands and they need much better representation.
All right. It's pretty early in the morning, saying goodbye to Jacksonville. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Sun's coming up. So that'll be the end of trip. A lot of good stuff. I'll be back very soon. Time to go. Have a layover in Atlanta. Hopefully I'll get some breakfast. This TSA, like 2-minute line. So I know that because of the partial government shutdown, the TSA lines have been crazy, especially in Austin, Texas. They have been outside. Heard of other airports, but in this one it's empty. So good to see that. Hello, Jacksonville. Goodbye, Jacksonville.